Everybody, just waiting for this to come live. Facebook does some interesting stuff, doesn't it? Is it gonna work? Hey everybody, Kevin Harvey here, coming to you live from Auckland, and today I'm here to talk with you about procrastination. Procrastination. Who out there procrastinates? I know I procrastinate. I've been doing it for quite a while, and it's all been for me around doing videos on Facebook, doing exactly what I'm doing right now. I've been procrastinating on it. I do my coaching work. I work with people. I've got some great clients that I'm working with at the moment, but I still end up procrastinating, putting this content out there, getting out there, talking with you guys, sharing what I know. I love sharing it with people. And yet, these things that come up, this procrastination comes up. I'm wanting to go and do it. I put on a list of things to do, and there's so many jobs that I can put in its way. So what is it that you're putting in way of what you're trying to do at the moment? Are you like this? Can you relate to this? Have you put other things in the way to keep you from doing the things that you want to do? I know that when you want to go to work, you know you've got to go to work. It's something you've got to do. You just go and do it, right? So there's tasks that we just carry on and do because it must be done. But then there's these other things that you've got to do at home. For me, this is a really important thing for me to do, to be able to connect with people, to be able to put out videos, to be able to get on Facebook. And yet I don't do it because it's uncomfortable, because there's some resistance there to doing it. It feels uncomfortable doing it. It's just a feeling though. It's something that is in my head. And what do? When I start stepping back from it and putting it off, I make it bigger. Make it that procrastination bigger. I'm putting energy into it. I'm making it stronger. What I'm doing is actually reinforcing a belief. It's reinforcing that I can't do it, or reinforcing that it's harder. It's reinforcing that I don't want to do it. And that doesn't help any of us, right? It doesn't. It's putting too much effort and energy in the wrong direction. What we want to do is change that, turn it around, change it into a positive energy that would drive us. We need to see it for what it is. We need to see that I'm procrastinating. I need to take notice. I'm looking at there. Yes, I am procrastinating. This is not what I want to do. I want to change what I'm going to do. I'm going to change my pattern. And how do I do that? I change my pattern by visualizing it. You see, everything we do is created twice. Everything that we do is created twice. And I said that for a fact because if I asked you to do something right now, if I asked you to write down the name Kevin, you would see it in your mind, and then you'd pick up your pen and you'd write it down on a piece of paper. You see it and then you create it. And that seeing it is the very first step to moving past that procrastination, moving past that resistance. We want to see ourselves completing the tasks. For me, seeing myself doing a great live video, getting to the end and feeling really good. Yes, I love that I did that. I am so happy with what I said. I did a great job. You see yourself completing it perfectly in your mind. When you see yourself doing it perfectly, you then start taking action in the best way possible. It doesn't happen that everything happens perfectly. My video is not perfect. I just stuttered then. I just did a few things. But seeing itself perfectly in the mind and then creating it to the best of your ability in reality. And it's how we move past this procrastination. When we see it being done in our mind, seeing it being completed, our mind feels the feeling of that completion. It feels the success of it. Yes, I've done it. It's completed. This is what it's like. Our mind doesn't see the difference between what it's visualizing and reality. What we see in our mind, when we feel that feeling of having it all completed, it's actually giving us the same emotional response. It's giving the same emotions, it's giving the same chemicals, the same hormones, it's releasing the same effect. And we can use that to drive us to get through what it is that we're resisting doing. Seeing ourselves doing it, putting ourselves out there, and getting it done, moving forward. This is how we move forward. This is how we get stuff done. This is how we get what's important to us. So normally, the things that we procrastinate are actually the most important things to us. What is it that you're procrastinating on right now? Is it the stuff that's important to you? We go and write New Year's resolutions. We put down things that we're wanting to do. What is it that you're procrastinating on right now? What's something that's really important? And are you doing it or are you putting it off? If you're putting it off, follow that technique. Look at what it is. Say, yes, I am procrastinating on this. Acknowledge it. It is procrastination, and that's all it is. It is just a feeling. And we're choosing to no longer give power to that feeling. We're no longer going to give energy to that feeling. We're going to move past it. Then we visualize ourselves having it done. Right through to, yes, it's done. It is completed. Yes, I have finished. It is awesome. I have finished that task. It feels really good. Noticing that feeling, bringing it through our body, feeling really good. You can do it. I know I can do it. I got on here, I did the video, and I'm going to do a whole lot more. I'm going to move past this procrastination on my videos. I look forward to seeing you guys on a whole lot more of these. Comment below, what is it that you're procrastinating on, and how are you going to move past it? Looking forward to see you guys on lots more videos. See you soon.